Guys, what is going on? I hope you guys are well. Guys, I want to make a prediction. I'm going to make a prediction to you guys. Something that I think is gonna happen. And I don't think it's going to shock a lot of you guys, and I'm not saying what I'm about to say is going to happen. Right? This is my own prediction that may come out to be wrong. But I feel Manny Pacquiao is going to fight Amir Khan next. I've heard a few things. Again, I'm not going to give away the source because, like I said, I'm not sure how credible it is. But I'm going on what I think. I'm going on the silence. And I'm going on the current climate. I feel Saudi Arabia is where things are happening right now. We've just had the Joshua Ruiz fight there. We've got other fights in the pipeline that potentially could be made in Saudi Arabia. We know Khabib's been offered $100 million to fight against Conor McGregor or Floyd Mayweather in Saudi Arabia. And I think there's a lot of money there. And I think Amir Khan is the ideal fighter to fight there because he's a Muslim and he's, you know, they seem to like him and they seem to want him to fight there. And Amir Khan and Manny Pacquiao has always been a fight which I think would probably take place in around that region. Dubai, Saudi Arabia. That fight is no longer credible in the UK and no longer credible in America. It's not going to make enough money. It's not going to make sense. But that fight in Saudi Arabia makes a lot of sense and makes a lot of money because the Saudis would be willing to put up a lot of money for that fight and they'd pay both guys very well. And I think Manny Pacquiao is going to... I have a feeling that something's cooking between those two. And I think everything's quiet right now. I think if Amir Khan is aware of something, I think he's staying very quiet. Because in the past, he's had a habit of saying stuff and making himself look silly. Whereas I think now he's keeping quiet. Again, this is my own prediction. But I do have reasoning for why I'm saying this. I think this may happen. Like I said, the current climate... Before, when this fight was being mentioned, I always felt that this fight would happen in around that region. However, before it wasn't practical. Before the Saudis weren't really throwing money in boxing. Whereas now, we know that they've proven that they do events. They did the Amir Khan fight. They did the Super Series with George Groves. And they did the Joshua fight, which was massive. So if they can do Joshua Ruiz, they can surely do Amir Khan Pacquiao. That's why I think the fight's going to happen. I just think the current climate makes sense for that fight to happen in that region. And like I said, I think the Saudis will be willing to pay a lot of money to make that, to have that fight in Saudi. Because they're not about how big the fight is, how competitive the fight is. They're all about the names. They're all about bringing over the biggest names. Amir Khan's a massive name still, and Manny Pacquiao's he's a legend. You know, what can I say about Pacquiao? So I strongly get the feeling that that fight's going to happen in Saudi Arabia. I might be wrong, but this is a prediction that I'm making, that I feel that Manny Pacquiao and Amir Khan will be next. And like I said, I don't know any credible sources. You won't find anything online at the minute that suggests that this is happening. But I'm just giving you my take, my prediction on I think that this is going to happen. And I've just given you the reasons why I think it's going to happen. Because the current climate of Saudi Arabia, the big fights are going there. Saudi Arabia really want to get involved in boxing. They want to do Joshua's next fight. They want to do Khabib against Conor McGregor. They want to do Khabib against Floyd. So they want to bring all the big fights to Saudi Arabia. And Amir Khan, Manny Pacquiao, whether you think it's a competitive fight or not, it's a big fight between two big names. Especially Amir Khan in that part of the world is a big name. You know, he's Muslim and it's a great sell. So it makes a lot of sense for the Saudis to put that fight on. I think it makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense for both guys. It makes a lot of sense for Manny and it makes a lot of sense for Amir Khan. Will it happen? I think it will. That's my prediction. I think that will happen next. But what do you guys think? Leave your thoughts. Let me know what you think. And guys, remember to please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.